Hey guys, it's Talkin, and I'm back with another video, and today we're gonna be Raw talking. And honestly, this Raw has to be like one of my favorite Raws. It's most definitely up there with the Raw after WrestleMania. And honestly, we got our Randy Orton and Gunther rematch on the way. Now, this might be an unpopular opinion, I don't know, but I think Randy should be Gunther. I think I may have said this when they had their fight for King of the Ring and Randy's shoulder was not down. I was like, okay, next round Randy has to get it, because Randy Orton has been kind of putting people over a lot, especially and that's granted, that's what I think should occur, because, you know, let the younger talent get it, but Randy Orton also is an amazing talent, and he still has it. And I feel like this could be that 15th run, and especially because Gunther, if he really loses it, it won't do nothing to his character at all. Honestly, it would be an honor, I think, for him to lose to somebody like Randy Orton. Like, if he was to lose to somebody else, like I'm like random other person, not random, but another person, it might be something to his ego or something like that. But it's Randy Orton, you know, and the legend killer, and he's the proclaimed legend, so it would work. You know, I wouldn't be mad at it at all. Now, Gunther saying that, you know, it don't gotta, hey, nothing catches me off guard, you know, out of nowhere. Like, if they really was beefing, I know that their promos would be fire. Now, we got Sheamus and Louis Kaiser. Now, Louis Kaiser, I thought he was going to be out for longer, honestly. And those two, that match was good. That match was so good, because at first, I thought they was going to make Sheamus eat that pin. I thought he was, for real. And then the fact Louis is like, he's like toned and everything. He got that toned body, and those hits to his chest look like it hurt. It hurt so bad, because it's not too much meat on there. I was like, dang, that hurt. Now, but like Sheamus and Butch, you know, he just said he didn't want to be called Butch, but I'm gonna call him Butch anyway. That's kind of bad, I'm sorry. But that whole feud they got together, he gotta start talking a little tiny bit more. He talks more on NXT than he do at WWE on the main roster. And honestly, when it comes to this, it does not, they just gonna probably just get it out in a fight. And I feel like it could be just a different possibility of them to get out their frustrations on one another. But how long of a fight, like how many matches I expect out of this, that I have no idea, because it's just, I'm confused. I'm just confused, honestly. And Lyra Valkyria and Shayna Baszler, honestly, those two kind of, I don't know if the chemistry was not there. It was a good match, but it's like it was obvious that match was going to get cut short, in my opinion. I feel like it was obvious the match was going to cut, like something was going to occur, and something occurred. Now, Damage Control coming through and helping her. Damage Control is finna be some good guys, low-key good guys, and I'm here for it. I like seeing this kind of revamped Damage Control, because they get tired of getting stuck to the side. And I felt so bad for Dakota Kai when she got jumped. Like, I was expecting her to get a match in, but the fact that she did, and instead it was Io Sky coming out, that was something different. That was something special. That's something I kind of was like, dang, I look, you feel bad because you got beat up, but this is better. And then you had Kyrie and her go off that top turnbuckle. I was like, tag. They need to be a tag team. Like, those two, I love their styles, just complement one another, and their chemistry is there. Now, I'm still like on the fence now when it comes to that whole trio they have going on. with Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark and Sonya Deville, because it's like, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Certain people was comparing them to the Final Testament, and I don't think it's that. I don't think it's there yet, but it's like, I don't know how to feel. Now, CM Punk, I think I said this, I believe, in my review of SummerSlam, but CM Punk did not need to win at that moment, and I'm realizing now, and especially last night with the fact that he got so much love, and it's like, he like, the way that the crowd reacted and the way that he was acting, you'd have thought he won. You would have thought he won. And that right there shows that Punk, he got it. Punk got it. Now, Seth and Punk, I knew it. I knew that they was probably going to be like, they're probably like the end game, but Drew is still going Drew. Until Drew gets a business of his own, and until Drew gets beat up and that bracelet is off of Drew's person, we gonna continue to get Drew and CM Punk. And the fact that CM Punk was like, I just want to talk to Drew, like, bro, that's right there. I guess they gonna go to Berlin, because now Seth got some problems of his own. Homeboy Seth got tsunami'd more than once, more than twice, and more than 3 times. Like, that was insane. Like, I'm loving that Bronson Reed type of thing. Like, because I was wondering where they was gonna go with it when he went up to him talking about it's not fair for Sheamus to get his one with Ludwig, and Ludwig ain't been here. Like, I've been here. And then he took matters in his own hands, like, literally took matters into his own hands. It's chef's kiss. Like, Seth, hope you good, because he was, because that, him coughing up blood, I was like, dang, that right there must have been crazy. I had to get paid extra for that one, because that was, Now, this right here is like a little bit probably, again, unpopular, but I feel like with Braun Breaker, I want to see where they're going with this. Because when it comes to how they're building him up, it's seeming as though he might have that belt for a very long time, and I don't think that I'm ready for that personally. I don't think I'm ready for him to have a belt for that long, and the Intercontinental belt at that much. And I feel as though him and Bronson Reed, they would be able to put out a good match with one another. But it's like, is Sammy going to get the dub next week? And if Sammy does not get that dub, I wonder how they're going to do that one, because that's going to be interesting as well. But again, I don't know if I want Braun Breaker to keep that belt for a very long time. I think when it comes to the fact that Sammy had the belt for a very long time, I was not really, this one has to be a little bit shorter. Now, that's not me hating, because the guy is very talented, but the belt, I don't know. And I don't want Jay to be getting a tag team belt with Sammy at all. I'm not feeling that at all, because you might as well put him back with Jimmy. You might as well, if you're not going to give him a singles belt and you're going to give him to tags, you might as well give him back with Jimmy. Period. Now, Final Testament and the New Day. Granted, something different with the Final Testament. I was getting tired of it. I was very getting tired of it. But this right here, bringing in Odyssey, mixes it up. I ain't gonna hate. That was when he came through, basically bulldozed everybody. That was good. That was real good, honestly. And he finally got some screen time. He finally got on TV. Been drafted for a while, but he finally got on TV. And honestly, it seems like Xavier is not feeling it, which he might just think that Kofi's trying to replace Big E, but at the end of the day, yeah. I'm not gonna say it, but y'all thinking it. And I feel as though that shouldn't be what breaks up the New Day. I don't want the Final Testament and Odyssey to break up the New Day, because that is not memorable at all. For you to be one of the longest groups, if not the longest groups, without breaking up, and you get broken up by the Final Testament of all people, you should not give them that notch on their belt. You should not. That should not be the notch on their belt at all. Period. Now, the Judgment Day, that right there, that they could not have done it any better. Like, first off, with Damian Priest being upset and mad, I was like, period. Come out, Finn. But of course, Finn did not come out because Finn is a snake and he is scared. That's why I feel like that's why that he decided to go behind his back, because he was scared. Like, if that's your brother, you should be able to talk to him about it. And you didn't, because you were scared. And then you was plotting with Liv this whole time. Now, if JD could not see the fact that he was getting played, like, bro, you really thought you was going to take down Damian Priest? And that whole match was amazing. I hate to give JD his props, but he did very well in that match. And honestly, seeing Damian mad like that, he is up. Him and Rhea, the Terror Twins, is up, because that right there was fantastic. The whole Judgment Day segment and everything is fantastic. Carlito, I think Carlito is with this, and I don't think you can even call him Judgment Day at this point. The group of riffraffs. Since you with the group of riffraffs, it makes sense, because at the end of the day, Dom's the one who got you in, and Rhea was wondering why he was even in there, so it makes sense. But like, that match was very good, and I feel like that was like how the opinion of Solo and Cody Rhodes match was kind of meh, but it ended up being pretty good. Now, you seen how they was all ready to beat up Damian. Like, Damian ain't do nothing to Dom at all. Out of everybody, Damian and Dom had that relationship, and I feel like that was real fake. And Dom is really getting on my nerves. Like, and then he was gonna leave Liv. Like, bro, that's your girl and you left her. I wanted Liv to get that on the table. I'm sorry, I did. But next week, they're not running away. I know they're not gonna run away. If they're not there, the only reason why they're gonna get out of something is if they're not there. Now, we got the Wyatt Six, their debut with American Made, Chad Gable, and the Creed brothers. Now, I liked the Wyatt Six having that moment. It meant a lot, and it was heartwarming. And honestly, the fact that they be doing them tags they do that type of moveset with Dexter is what I be waiting for. I be telling y'all, I love it when they like kind of use each other as like an attack, and I love that when it comes to tags, period. And any type of multiple person match, I love that. And I actually like how the fact that I feel like Rowan is getting that shine again, because it's like, I think a lot of people did forget, and this is beautiful because the memory is never lost. The memory is never lost, and he's still with us. And honestly, I do kind of feel bad for Chad Gable and the Creeds, American Made. I feel like they will be, if creative does right, they'll be able to bounce back from it, because I know they are not going to beat the Wyatt Six at all. They're not going to win this feud. But if they keep the American Made together, we're good, and that could be the next feud with Alpha Academy, because I don't know what they're going to do with Alpha Academy at all. And I feel like since his return has been so popular, like, everywhere, I'm gonna make a video on Roman Reigns. Y'all pulled it out of me. But thank you for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.